Hello everyone, welcome to daily quiz of 4th February. Now in today's quiz, we are having 5 questions as usual, 1 PYQ and 4 other questions from different areas. Question number 1. With reference to tiger reserves in India, consider the following statements. Bandipur, situated in Andhra Pradesh, is the first tiger reserve in India. They aim to conserve both the habitat and prey base of a tiger. Project Tiger's main purpose was in situ conservation of wild tigers. Which of the following given above are correct? Why did I choose this article? This article was chosen because today there was a news item about an elephant dying on arrival in Bandipur Tiger Reserve. Overall, the article is not that important, though there is some mentioning of, you can see here, that the elephant was released in wild in Moolhole range of Bandipur Tiger Reserve, which is Tri-Junction and Wayanad in Kerala and Mudumalai in Tamil Nadu. So clearly, you can see the first statement which I have mentioned here, that it is located in Andhra, is wrong, and moment it is wrong, clearly it is B which is correct. Let me come back to this again in a minute. Apart from this, if you see this whole article, nothing else appears to be that important. Though there is one more place name here, Rampura camp. Apart from that, nothing is mentioned here. Already it is written here also, Bandipur in Karnataka. So this particular article, rest points you can ignore. Coming back to this, you all know, and let me again change my pen color. This tiger reserves, you have studied or you might be studying that since 1973, the government of India is running a Project Tiger. Then the government was of Madam Indira Gandhi, and in order to conserve the wildlife, specifically the tigers, Bengal tigers, it was started. So many such tiger reserves have been there across India, like Corbett. Then you have in Assam, you have Kaziranga, etc. And presently some 50 plus such tiger reserves are there all over the country. Now, see, we know these two facts are correct now because of the fact that one is wrong. Yes, they aim to conserve the habitat. Wherever the tiger stays, that habitat has to be conserved along with the prey base of the tiger, because if the prey base is affected, then the tigers will get affected. Third point, Project Tiger's main purpose was in situ conservation of wild tigers. Absolutely correct. They do not have to be displaced. They have to be there, and there itself they have to be conserved. So that's point number 1, and that's your question number 1. So the answer of this question clearly is B. Moving to the second question. I personally felt today's newspaper, when it comes to environment related article, this was one of the most important article. With reference to dusted Apollo, consider the following statements. It is a rare high altitude butterfly. The distribution range of dusted Apollo is in Western Ghats. Now if you see here, let me use the different pen color. Dusted Apollo, you can see here, it's a rare high altitude butterfly. So first fact that you have to remember is it's a high altitude butterfly. If I go back, it is. So statement 1 is correct, either A or C, but not B and D can be the answer. Moving ahead, you can see it is written that they have been for the first time photographed in Himachal Pradesh. That means it is found, or it has been found in Himachal Pradesh for the first time. So clearly, I'm not sure that only Western Ghats, Himachal Pradesh also it is there. But still, wait for a minute. If you move ahead, it is written that Mani Mahesh Lake in Chamba it was founded. First time discovered in 1890, and now it is written the distribution range of dusted Apollo extends from Ladakh to West Nepal, and it is between these heights in inner Himalayas. So clearly, distribution range clearly says that point number 2 is wrong. That means the answer is only A. A is a correct statement, or A is the correct answer for this particular question. Now, if you keep on reading this particular slide and this particular topic, you will see it is written certain features about this dusted Apollo. Along with that, there are some more types of examples of these species is given, like another rare species, regal Apollo, which is protected under Schedule 2 of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. So my point will be that this is going to be a very, very important topic for the day. Please focus on this, keep it and remember it, because this can come in our prelims. It's a very important topic from that perspective. You can see further there are 11 Apollo species recorded from Himachal Pradesh. 5 of them are declared scheduled species. All that. Most of them now are endangered, need immediate attention and protection. These important informations are given. Let me change the pen color and let me go back to this. So clearly the answer to this question is A. Now, as you all know, these initiatives that we are doing, these are to help you to crack the UPSC CSE exam 2024 in your first attempt. And if you require any one-to-one counseling sessions, you can fill the forms, the Google form that is pinned in the comment and description box below. So you can fill those forms and we would be more than happy to help you. Moving ahead, if you come to the third question, with reference to India's culture, what is Kalaripayattu? Now, a form of martial art, dance drama, painting in Tamil Nadu, singing style in Andhra and Telangana. Again, why did I take this article? Because you can see the article is Big Jump by Haryana Youth, Giant Leap for Kalaripayattu. Now, let me tell you, again, this article is not that important, but this word is very, very important. What exactly is this? I know most of you would be knowing this is a form of martial art. Kalaripayattu, also known as Kalari. It's an Indian martial art style which originated in the state of Kerala. It originated around 11th to 12th century. So you can see Kalaripayattu, also known as Kalari only, is a type of combat technique. Now, how does this name Kalaripayattu comes? You can break it into two parts, Kalari and Payattu. Kalari means training ground, also meaning battleground, and Payattu means training of martial arts. So basically this is a practice of any type of art in the battlefield. So that's how your answer for the third question is A. Moving ahead, fourth question. Under MGNREGA, the Social Audit Committee is selected by District Magistrate, Gram Sabha, Jilla Panchayat. There is no such committee under MGNREGA. Why did I choose this? You can see there were two articles today. Modi government trying to end MGNREGA, center unrelenting Bengal to pay MGNREGA workers. Now if I come back to this, remember, again this is a very, very old scheme which was started by the previous UPA government with the objective of 100 days of work to the rural unskilled laborers. And this had to be provided within the 15 days of the registration of their names. So this was done. Now this scheme was very much helpful to the workers for right from the time it has been implemented. Now under this there is a social audit committee. So I'll tell you D is wrong. There is a committee and it is formed by none other than the Gram Sabha. So do remember that this social audit committee is formed under Gram Sabha. Please read MGNREGA. Keep an eye on this. Has been a very, very important scheme for the rural unskilled laborers. Moving to the fifth question, which you know is always a PYQ, and here we have taken a PYQ from 2018 education chapter. Why I took this particular PYQ? Because this was slightly tricky. Now let me tell you how it was tricky. Question was, with reference to educational institutions during colonial rule in India, consider the following pairs. Institutions, founder, you can see. Now, many people, they thought Fort William College, Arthur Wellesley is correct. So they thought A and B cannot be the answer, only C or D can be the answer. Now let me tell you one thing here. Those who thought C, that is third, is correct, they knew Lord Wellesley started Fort William College. But the fact is, that was not Arthur, but Lord Richard Wellesley, who was the Governor General who started it. Arthur Wellesley was rather Commander-in-Chief. So clearly, 3 was wrong. But many people who thought 3 to be correct, they went with C or D, and then they looked at option 1. Option 1, Sanskrit College at Banaras, was rather started by Jonathan Duncan, and here William Jones had started the Asiatic Society of Bengal. So if you see, clearly 1 was wrong. So those who thought 3 is correct, they went with D as the answer, but it is incorrect because I showed 1 is also wrong, 3 is also wrong. So the only correct option is B. Yes, Calcutta Madrasa was started by Warren Hastings, presently known as Alia University, and exists or is there in the state or in the district of, town of Calcutta. So that's the PYQ from 2018. Coming to the last segment of this, you can see there is an article, why PETA wants to ban 2 age-old Assamese traditions. This is the fact of the day. Now what has happened? PETA. Now first of all, you need to remember its full form. People for Ethical Treatment of Animals. Now they have filed a case. Where is the case filed? In Assam High Court, that is Guwahati High Court. What is the case? They are opposing the practice of fights of animals like buffalo and the birds like bulbul. Bulbul, also known as songbird. Now why are they opposing? Because the Assam government, they are trying to revive these traditional practices of buffalo as well as the bulbul fights, which used to happen during Magh Bihu. Now PETA is objecting to this, saying that these are cruelties on the animals and this should be stopped. Now many of you must be knowing, in the past, in states like Maharashtra, similarly in states like Tamil Nadu, there were bans on events like, I would say, Jallikattu, similarly bullock carts races, and these were stopped after the Supreme Court's historic judgment of 2014. Later some changes were done to these, and now the Assam government has got clearance from Supreme Court to form the SOPs and conduct these fights. So Assam government wants to restart this, but the PETA is objecting to this. Now, just remember that this is the thing that is happening in Assam. The government wants to revive it. PETA is opposing it. With that, we are done with this session. Again, repeating the same thing. If you want a one-to-one counseling, do fill the Google form. We'll be more than happy to help you. That's all from today's session. We'll meet again in the next session. Thank you. Goodbye.